And what would you like to see at the awards next year, just to make it even more loud and proud?
Fireworks.
We're here to pump up the volume and pump up the tyres of the awards. What do you think having the awards, what does it do to push forward the gay cause?
I think it just gives us more of a platform just to get recognised from it as well, and it's a step forward from where it's been. But yeah, I think it's definitely the platform, and hopefully we can just keep growing from this.
Where do you put it? Where do you put the actual award? Is it on the mantelpiece at home?
I give it to my mum and my dad. All my awards go to my parents. I think it's their favourite one so far.
Sharon, what was the reaction of Australia Post overall? Did the senior management, did they reach out and say, well done, you've made us proud?
Yeah, absolutely. And look, this is very much a grassroots movement at Post. It was a lot of us getting together and saying we wanted it. So the award gave us, again, that platform to actually where we had leaders wanting to know a little bit more about what we were doing.
Within Australia Post, is there a next step on the ladder that you can see?
Yeah, so this is absolutely our Achilles heel, because Australia Post, we're a government business enterprise. And because of that, we're bound by such a strict code of conduct on what we can and can't publicly come out in support of. So whilst we have a very active post-pride network, we've never been prevented or stopped from doing anything. We're not allowed to come out as a company and sign any petitions or publicly put our logo out there. So it's incredibly frustrating for us. So what we're actually doing internally is working towards, well, when marriage equality comes in, how are we going to celebrate and how are we going to get that step out there?
Within the broadcasting community, is there an obvious next step?
The next step I want is full acceptance from all faith groups that homosexuality, transgender are part of God's plan. It has always been thus.
Wrap it up, Michelle. For you in the sports world, what's the next step?
I believe maybe if a male would come out sooner or later, that might help change.
In like AFL's never had within the elite level, they've never had, and rugby league's had Ian Roberts. I don't know in Australian rugby union, Wallabies.
No one out yet. So same with the soccer, and I believe that if that would happen, I think it would help open the eyes of everybody.
The best thing will be when somebody comes out and nobody cares.
Almost definitely.
Yeah. All right.
Well, look, I first came out as a lesbian woman in 1972, and back then homosexuality was against the law. It was a mental illness, officially a mental illness, and it was against God's will. There was no faith community that didn't condemn it. Now we've decriminalised, we're no longer a mental illness, but the only faith group in Australia that supports homosexuals and lesbians as part of the mainstream world is the Uniting Church and some progressive synagogues. So that's the area where we really need to change, because there's still a lot of suffering in faith communities where people have faith and they want to belong, but they're not made to feel welcome. The great frontier, though, I believe right now in 2017, 2018, is to go and change the law in the over 70 countries around the world where homosexuality is still against the law. And in recent times, we've seen men herded up into concentration camps in Chechnya. We've seen men thrown off buildings by ISIS, the Islamic terrorists. We've seen bars in Jakarta in Indonesia raided and men taken off to police stations. And we've seen men whipped for having sex privately in their own homes in Aceh. So we really need to take action to support our international brothers and sisters and transgender people.